Beautiful morning, top of the morning, folks. We are in Austin, Texas. For stage 2 Bass Pro Tour. Just got up, it's super early in the morning. I'm getting gas, got a few snacks. Here from the 7-Eleven. I haven't seen a 7-Eleven in a minute. Pumping it up, she's thirsty this morning. Man, I tell you, 100 bucks and still going, 41 gallons. She's a little dry. I've been fishing like 2 or 3 times and I forgot to put gas in it. Here we are, stage 2, Austin, Texas, Lake Travis. We got to make something happen this week, of course, like always. Man, it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's super windy out here, but it's warm. 74 degrees this morning. That's one thing about Texas, especially when you get a little bit south. It stays hot and warm. Fish should be biting. Should be spawn, shad spawn. Be a really good deal, man. So I'm looking forward to it today. We're gonna ride around, buzz the Ranger around, and see if we can't run into a few. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna take you along for the ride. Give you some updates from the lake on practice. See how we do. See ya. So she stopped at 100 bucks. Don't you guys hate that? I can't stand that, man. You come to the gas station, you need a lot of gas, but they got this deal where after 100 bucks, it shuts it off. I get it, it's to protect your security and your credit card in case somebody steals it. But man, I need a few more gallons. Could have ran me up to like 150 at least. I need to get that fixed, 150. All right, guys. Bass number 1 out here on Lake Travis. Pretty quick. You guys probably can't even hear me because it's so windy, but I just caught that one on a jerkbait. Felt pretty good. Jeez, it's windy. But anyways, look, they gotta be 1/8 this week in order to score. So I'm gonna weigh this guy, see if he's a pound and a half. Looks to be close, but maybe not. Let's see. So this guy's 165. 165. And so on a Major League Fishing scale, that would be approximately like a 1.9. 1.819. 150 is a pound and a half, same as a 1/8. So that's 165. So there we go. Our first scoreable Lake Travis bass on a jerking bait. Thank you, buddy. Getting back. That's always fun. He locked that jerkbait up too, son. Let me tell you. I'm talking about locked him. All right, guys. Midday update. A lot of bites, lots and lots and lots of bites out here on Lake Travis. My biggest fish thus far is a 238. So they gotta be 1/8 to score this week. Travis is a place that it has big ones. Don't get me wrong, there's some big bass in here. Last time we were here, I think Cliff Pace caught a 10-pounder. So I mean, there's some giant bass in here. Super clear water fishery. Reminds me a lot of some of the western lakes that I fish. I grew up fishing. And so a lot of finesse tactics are gonna play, or just lighter line in general, because you can see down 6, 7, 8 foot here this week. So it's pretty clear. But nevertheless, tons of fish out here. They're gonna get caught. I think a guy's gonna need to catch him probably 20 pounds a day, honestly, because there's just so many bites. But that can also be very difficult to do. So we're going to try our best to get as many nibbles as we can. Drop shot's been really good for me. I've been catching a bunch on a wake bait. And I did really good this morning right off the giddy with a jerk bait. It was weird, I couldn't get them to bite anything else. They wouldn't bite top water, they wouldn't bite anything, wake bait, but they would bite a jerk bait. So we'll give that a shot, I guess. But anyways, driving out of this marina, a lot of idle zones here on this lake, because you can't zip in and out of these marinas. You gotta take your time and not allow. So we're pretty heavily committed right about now. I got a long ways to get up out of here. But we got some bites in here, so that was good. Last time I was here, we were here a little bit later, and the water was up 6 or 7 foot higher than it is now, but we got lots of bites in the marinas during practice, and then came tournament time. After 100 of us ran around the lake and figured out the marina bite and all that, it was hard to get bit doing it. So I'm keeping that in mind for this time. I actually end up having to abandon the marinas 2 years, or well, it's been 4 years ago now. It was 2017. I had to abandon the marinas and just go regular, just fishing the rock transitions and things like that in order to catch my fish. So I'm definitely keeping that in mind. And there's been several boats in and out of here, so they're onto it. All right, guys. Practice is a wrap. Day 1 in the books. As you can see, it's getting dark. It's getting late. Time to get off the pond, but long day on the water. Long day on the water. Caught a lot of fish. Not a lot of scorables, though. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting tournament. There'll be fish caught. I'll catch fish. It's just going to be a matter of how big will they be. Good old Lake Travis. You got to love this place. It's full of fish. Catching a over 2-pound bass is relatively difficult here. But it has some really big ones in it, too. Like, there's some giants in here. So, we'll be swinging for them. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna keep you posted on everything. Good morning, folks. A new look, right? Different into the lake. Today we decided to run up the river. Day 2 of practice. Trying to figure this deal out. We had a lot of bites yesterday on the lower end of the lake. A lot of small fish, man, here on Lake Travis. But I know from being here before, there are some really big bass here on Lake Travis. So we're gonna continue to try to figure this out. Today I'm fishing up the river, way up the Colorado River. That's the river system that feeds into Lake Travis. Try to find a little more staying water. I'm still looking for that shad spawn. We had a bad storm come through last night, bunch of thunder and lightning. That's never good for a shad spawn. If you guys are ever fishing in a tournament and the night prior to the event, you guys have a terrible storm and you're on some shad spawn fish, it's probably not gonna happen. So just a little heads up on that. Same with topwater too. I've noticed that with topwater fish. Got a lot of work to do. Got to be off the water today by 6. I'm in Group A. I fish tomorrow. So, short period of time to try to figure this bad boy out and make something work. So, I'm going to hop off. I'll check in mid-morning update like I always do. Let you guys know how I'm doing in practice as we watch. Look at Cliff pace. Matter of fact, speaking of big bass, Cliff caught a 10-pounder last time we were here and 1 big bass. So, there we go. And my wife always tells me I'll always end up videoing somebody in the tournament that either wins or does really good. And I actually went back and looked and she's right. So hopefully it's me and not Cliff, but hey, Cliff, I hope he does good as well. So, all right guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Back at the house, and as you can see, I got a headlamp on, head to toe rain gear. Yeah, it's pro fishing life. I'm literally outside in the rain rigging tackle. It's like 9 o'clock at night, long day. Lots of rods to rig, and that only can mean one thing. Not sure what the fish are doing. Getting a lot of bites, but just not a lot of big ones. And so I tied on everything, including the kitchen sink for this one. We still got a little more to do. Lots of rods to rig. I think I've rigged up 15, and I'm thinking about some more, but I'm not gonna have all that on deck or in the boat with me. Scatterbrained right now. It's crazy. We got these nice little ambiance lights in the yard. I don't know, part of the decor. I like it, giving me a little bit of light to kind of see what I'm doing and to shoot this vlog. Oh, I need to close my rod coffin. Boy, that would be bad, taking off with your rod coffin wide open, all your rods go flying down the street, because that's how I roll. Look at this. Y'all probably can't see that. Hold on. Look at that. Yeah, I'm trying to get that bad boy away. Y'all looking for a rod coffin, or some rods rather, they'll be flying down the road here momentarily. All right, y'all, I am gonna put the finishing touches on this here, take my little tail to sleep, get a shower. We'll check back a little bit later. Peace. All right, here we go. Day 1. It's about to go down. We gotta catch it today. Got a storm coming through. You see I got the full Columbia gear on. Temperatures dropped a little bit, but hey, these are fish catching conditions. So, we're gonna see if we can reel a few in today. All right, y'all stay tuned. Rocking the chesty. Didn't want to put my back camera in just because of the weather that's coming through. It wouldn't have worked out anyways. So, Lurch is screaming right now. But here we go, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Baits, they're warped. Yeah, they're.
That's what this is. It's
a glide bait. Is it just jointed in the middle? Yeah, and it does it Kind of like acting like this. Okay. Yeah, they're a glide bait, likely is what it is. All right, guys, here we go. Stage 2, day 1. 15 seconds till line's in. Let's try to catch us some bass today. Conditions are crazy. Line's in. Y'all would think after Texas I wouldn't be throwing this, but I am. There's one.
I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they're getting buried. This with the devil, you still love playing.
Oh, he's hooking the side. Mike, what's going on there? Looks really good though. Let's try him on for size.
1 pound 9 ounces.
Yay! On the board. Look at that. 1 pound 9 ounce on the board. Nice. Good. No, there's big fish in here. There's a lot. Actually, there's quite a few of them. It's just there we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at how he ate that. Wow.
You like it.
That's how you want him to eat it. Wow. That's what I gotta say to that. He went head first for it.
£1 pound 11 ounces.
111. Thank you, ma'am. Oh gosh. Stay down. Broham. Ah, you ain't gonna score no way.
Hey, this is my first 1 pound 8 ounces.
Perfect. Yes. I don't think he gonna make it, but let's check him.
Alrighty. Come on. 1 pound 5 ounces.
Oh, that one's fat.
Got a belly.
That one got a belly shirt on.
1 pound 11 ounces.
111. Baby belly shirt. Look at you, fat girl. Look at this thing. Look at the belly on that thing. Been eating good in the neighborhood. Oh. T-boned it. Stay down, buddy. No. Oh, he's post spawn. Prom.
1 pound 10 ounces.
110. Yes, ma'am. grab you, big dog. Yeah, I would think they would be out here though, honestly. So much waves and wake, it disorients the bait, you know, a little bit. And you'd think they would take advantage of that.
£1 pound, 10 ounces.
Yes, ma'am. You good, you good. Yeah, you good right there. Got him. He's little though. He ain't gonna make it. Dang. Dang, I thought he was bigger than that. Dang it. God. Oh. God, I just retied that. I hit something, I could feel it. It was on something. Yeah. Oh my goodness, dude. No. All right, folks, that is the end of the first period, and we had a good period. We started off really, really hot. I think I caught 9 keepers. I got on a schooling place first thing this morning, and it was pretty hot and heavy, and it was good. I did lose 1 fish that I wish I could have got back. He wasn't huge, but he was over 2 pounds. Anyways, he came off. That's part of the game, but we're getting ready to make a move now. And I'm just gonna start fishing these areas where I think a lot of these fish are on these bluffier banks like you see behind me. They're spawning and just got done spawning. And when they're doing that, they just kind of stay in those areas and cruise around for a little bit, try to eat some bluegill and shad and things like that. Then boom, they push out offshore, which some fish have actually done that. We might do some of that today as well. But I'm getting ready to run to another area where I caught a lot of fish, had a lot of bites in practice. Hopefully it'll be a lot better fishing in there than it was. And here I didn't catch any scorables, and this was a really good place for me in practice. So that's part of the game. But we're gonna mosey along, keep trucking, bring you guys along for the ride, of course, and go from there. So I think we're sitting in 3rd right now. So we're gonna try to keep the momentum rolling. We gotta catch them though, because these boys are going to catch them. All right, guys, see you. And I can't even believe how clear it is. It seemed like it wasn't this clear in practice. Like it got clearer. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh, he might. Oh. Well.
Obviously seeing it.
Yep.
It's the least of our worries, isn't it? Come on, buddy. Aha, 1 pound, 10 ounce.
There we go. All right. I'll take a 2-minute penalty for that. Jeez. I had a lot of bites right here. Practice. Babies, man. He tricked me though. Guadalupe. Yeah, he ain't a 1/8, but I just wanted to show you. Jeez, dude, you're so strong. But are you 1/8 strong? I don't know. I don't think so. He spawned out.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
Yep. Spawned out. There's a fish. Dude, that was so weird. There's another one with it. That was so weird, bro. Wow, there's another one with it. Can I use my 2 rods in?
Yes.
You don't want it. All right, I want to score.
You did it, Will.
I probably shouldn't have done that, playing around with that fish like that. I would have been pissed if he would have came off.
Yeah.
All right.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
114, that's all he is, huh? Man, I thought he was at least 2. Got a little girth on him. I'm happy to have him. Gosh, I'm happy to have him. Nope, I ain't gonna read it. I'll take your word for it. Gosh, there goes another one with it. Oh my God, it's a 5-pounder. Dude, there's 2 of them. You see that fish right there? Oh, look at the size of that thing. You see him?
Yeah.
God.
Oh, wow.
Party in there. How come y'all keep biting? You should make it.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
Yes. Look at that, 2nd rod in.
Yep.
I love that. Shout out Major League Fishing for that. Nowhere else can you do that. I got bit. I knew I got bit, but then I got snagged with that open hook. Well, I knew I should have thrown my... The sad part is there's probably another fish or 2 on that. All right, guys, we just wrapped up the day. I apologize. I did not get an opportunity to vlog the second break because it was storming and bad, like really raining on us. Can't get this camera wet. Anyways, we ended up getting a camera guy. So that's always a good thing for us because we're inside the top 10. And so we had a good day. Missed 2 really good fish that I wish we could have put in the boat. They weren't giants by any stretch of the imagination, but they're like 2.5 pounders. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but this week on Lake Travis, a 2.5 pound bass is a legit catch. Trust me. I always have a great time. This is my second trip with Miss Vanetta right here, my boat official. Say hey, Vanetta.
Hi.
We always have a good time. But anyways, we're headed back in. We got about a 20-minute run. I will check back in with you guys from the house, give you a little more insight. I'll go into depth, I guess, a little bit on what I'm doing, what I'm looking for, baits in the hole, you know, all the goodies that you guys like. All right, see you then. Later. All right, guys, off day. I'm here at Bass Pro Shops getting ready to do a meet and greet with all the folks here in Austin, Texas. Good times. Bunch of people in here too, man. This is kind of cool. First time we getting after it since, of course, COVID and all of that. Texas has kind of lifted some of the restrictions. So we're finna slide in here real fast and see if we can say what's up to a few people. So let's roll in and see what's going on. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Clayton Worchin.
Tell them where you're from and what you fish.
From Texas. I fish Lake Travis. I fish all kind of lakes.
Yeah? What's your PB?
8.5.
8.5. My boy out there catching them younders. Y'all hear him?
Yes, sir. I lost a 10 on Lake Buchanan.
No.
And a tournament too.
Oh, that hurts, bro.
Yes, sir.
That happens to us, though. That's part of the game.
Yes, sir.
Thick skin. But this right here, future of the game right here. I love meeting these young cats like this. Very enthusiastic. Tell them where we about to go. We about to go inside of where?
Bass Pro Shops in Round Rock, Texas.
Gonna go do it. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
My man. Oh, it's all good. I'm gonna make sure to watch. Check my channel. You're gonna see yourself in there. I'm gonna have you in there, bro. All right, so we're here hanging out at Bass Pro Shop, having a good time, meeting up with a lot of the fans. It's been actually pretty thick in here. Chilling, hanging out. They got a couple booths, Toyota, Power Pole. Yeah, we're just chilling. This is all in preparation to go catch these bass tomorrow. That's what we gotta do. Thought I'd just check in and share with y'all some of the good times. We're trying to get back to normal. We're trying to get there, but still a few restrictions, still some masks and things like that. But nevertheless, part of the game. But we're gonna get back. In the meantime, I'm gonna hang out, shake hands, kiss babies, and catch these bass. Hey, look at my man over there, the bass. Oh my God. That's a big mouth bass. All right, back at the house. It's super wet out here. I cannot stand rigging my rods in a wet boat. So due to the fact that I had to rig rods, the guys are all out at the restaurant grabbing dinner, and I'm in the house where it's nice and dry rigging rods. Now listen, I needed something so I could tie my FG knots. You know, you gotta have some tension on the knot and things like that, right? So Brody comes out the back room with this contraption. I'm gonna call it contraption because I don't know what it is. He said, bro, I got the perfect thing to hold your rods so you can tie this FG knot. And I'm like, all right, what you got? Look at this. I don't even know what you call this, but is it not the perfect rod holder? Look, it's on a tripod base, right? And y'all gotta check it out. It's unreal. Brody, what you call that?
Shit, I don't even know. It's a speaker holder, man.
A speaker holder, he says.
Microphone holder.
Microphone holder. No. It's a rod holder to me. And look, he's pulling and holding the tension on there. I got one.
Cut my finger.
It ain't going nowhere. It's locked on there. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's called creativity.
Yeah, you gotta improvise, man. That's what we do. On the road, you need a rod holder, speaker holder. My boy Brody got me. So good looking off and top some FG knots and get ready for mañana.